This is kind of a non-traditional concert. There's a little kind of twists and turns to it, some audience participation things, and I'll be explaining those later on. First way you can participate with us, we are officially now doing the national anthem. And so if you could go ahead and stand up and remove any headgear, go ahead and face the flag. If you'd like to sing along, you're totally welcome to sing along as we do the national anthem. Okay, so there are going to be things that I'm going to explain as we go along here, and this has to do with the QR codes. We'd like to be involved in what's happening with the program here. So the goal is for the 6th through 8th graders to be a marching band this summer and perform for the Warwick 4th of July parade. We have 63 students who have committed to that, but it's still open to other students who want to do it. As a reward for the students who do the Warwick parade, we are going to Valley Fair. We're signed up to go to Valley Fair on July 8th. So anybody who would like to chaperone a whole bunch of 6th through 8th graders on a trip to Valley Fair, just contact me, and I'll get you going with this. So, as we're doing this, there's several songs that I thought would be good marching songs. A couple of them I've done with middle school bands before. Furioso, which is our last one, which is a very fast-paced, energetic song, and also Surfing USA I've done before as a marching song. Star Wars, you may have heard that in our spring concert. They sounded so good in the spring concert with it, I thought, hey, that might be a good marching song. And then there's always the school song. We could do the school song as a marching song. And so we are leaving it up, we're not leaving it up to you, but we would like input from you about what you think would be our best marching song. So, in the spirit of March Madness, which is happening all around us right now, and if you're like me, who in my Final Four, I had both Virginia and Purdue, both who got upset right away, so my bracket is totally shot. So we're gonna go, I'm gonna go with this bracket instead of my NCAA bracket. And so as we do it, the QR code will open up and you'll be able to choose. So the first choice is going to be which you think would be a better marching song, the school song or Surfing USA. And then after that, you're going to vote between Star Wars and Furioso, and then you're going to give your grand champion. Okay, so wait until after you've heard the songs before you vote, okay? Before and between the songs, the drums are going to play what's called the cadence. So the cadence is something that you hear when the marching band is going down the street and is playing, but then between the songs, adjust the drums, and that's called the cadence. So the drums have been working on a cadence, and they're going to be playing that between the songs. It's totally appropriate to clap after the songs. We appreciate that. After the songs are done, and they need to adjust their music anyway. And so the drums will be playing, but you can go ahead, and then when you're all done clapping and they've got the music ready to go, then we're going to the next song. Okay? So here is the 6th through 8th grade portion of the show, featuring the possible marching songs. Okay, before I even had the idea for the March Madness element to this concert, this actually kind of what we're doing next with the high school band, kind of got my brain kind of moving about kind of a theme for the concert. So way back a long time ago, I thought, hey, it'd be kind of a cool thing to pit the pep band songs against each other. Play two songs and have the students vote on which one they liked better. So we started doing that. I think they liked it because you never complain. They complain about a lot of things, but they didn't complain about that. So, and so we did that, and it just happened that we were getting right to the end of the overall bracket, and I thought, you know, as long as we're doing this like March Madness type of concert, why not do our last two songs as part of the concert? So if you've come to many sports events here and the pep band has played at it, you have heard both of these songs a bunch of times. But once again, there's a QR code, and you get to choose. You get to choose our winner. The students have been choosing every winner up until now, but now is your chance. You get to decide the winner, the overall winner from all the pep band songs. You can actually look at the bracket; it's on the door, or when you put the QR code in, you'll be able to go to the bracket. So in the program, it has Pirates listed before Jenny. But we've been doing it where the lower seed goes first. And so Jenny was the overall third seed. Pirates was the first seed. And so that means that we're going to start with Jenny, and then we're going to do Pirates after that. So you can make your choice after you've heard the songs. all three judges, and they did a great job on these songs. Arabian Dances and Journey into Diablo Canyon are the two songs we did for the contest. Okay, there's some explanation in the next song. Because there's a QR code with it to get some audience participation, get you involved with us here. But this time, instead of you voting for us, we're going to vote for you. But before I explain how that's going to work, the more I look at the song is called Journey to Diablo Canyon by David Schaefer. And he's just done a really, really good job of making it interesting. There's a theme that represents what we're going to call the hero of this song. And what that hero is, we don't know. All we get is we get the music and we get the title of the song, Journey into Diablo Canyon. But otherwise, we don't know what's happening. So it's up to our imagination to kind of figure out what's happening. But there is a theme that appears over and over and over again. And it's amazing when you start looking at it how many times this theme shows up. And so this theme represents the hero in his journey, or her, or is, I don't want to influence what you're going to think about what our hero is, through Diablo Canyon. I'm going to play several examples, they're going to play several examples of of the theme and just how creatively he's taken this theme and he's made it interesting and he's done different things with it. The theme is basically 5 notes with the trumpets play right at the very beginning of the song, but then there's 5 notes after, so the trumpets are actually going to play the first 10 notes because a lot of times it's just the 5 notes, but sometimes it does all 10 notes. So here is the theme as introduced by the trumpets at the very beginning of it. So trumpets, here's your first 4 measures. That's the basic theme right there. And it's introduced pretty slowly so you get a good taste of it right at the beginning of the song. But I'm going to give you a couple of other tastes of it. Here is, in about the middle of the song, the low section has the theme, but it sounds a lot different, and I want you to see how it sounds different here. Okay? Okay, so that's the theme. Sounds a lot different. Now we're going to put that together with what everybody has, and you can see how he mixes that in with all the other things that's happening around it. So here's everybody right there, 139. Okay, now he also takes the theme and he makes it very delicate and gentle. Okay, so here is, this is 3 soloists plus Logan. Logan is not a solo, he's on the wind chimes. We'll call it a solo. I'll give you a better start. Here we go. Okay, so we have a very delicate theme, a gentle theme. So what do you think our hero is happening with their heroes right now? So here's your task with the QR code is for you to think, what is the hero? Who is the hero? What is the hero? And then what is happening to this hero in this journey through Diablo Canyon? What I would like to do is, you've been voting for things that we've done. I'd like to print off anybody who submits it without their name on it. They're not going to know who it is. And I'd like to print those off in the band room and have the students look at it and have them choose which story and which hero description for Journey into Diablo Canyon that they like the best. So I challenge you to do that. So here's Journey into Diablo Canyon. while the students are getting set up, I have notes. I don't want to forget things. While they're setting up for Thunderbird, the last song, and then you guys are on after the song, okay? Okay, there are some people that I would like to thank, and I want to make sure that I don't miss anyone. So, we just got back from the state trips, the state hockey trips, and we had wonderful chaperones and bus drivers. So really want to appreciate those, and I put their names in the program. So if we give a round of applause for those people. So also we have a boosters group that has been really good about coming alongside me and just being very encouraging and helping out with a lot of things. And we're putting in place some fundraisers. We've had some fundraisers. We're looking at doing a trip to Florida in a year, at the end of next school year or the beginning of the summer, the very beginning of the summer. So we're getting information about that. The students do have a letter that was taken home, should be taken home. This is for students who are in 8th through 11th grade because it will be next year's high school band students. And so what we're asking for right now is just see if we have the commitment to do the trip, okay? So trips can be a lot of fun, can be very educational, it can be a great musical experience. I'd like to see those things happen. Take a lot of work and a lot of energy. So if you want to help with fundraising, that would be great. So what we're asking right now is for the students to put $100 down to commit to it. Looking at the overall price, the information is in the letter, so you can get that letter from your children if you have eligible children for that. So if you'd like to help with the boosters, just contact me and I'll get you in touch and include you in that group. That would be great. Do a lot of lessons during the school day, and I really appreciate the staff for their flexibility in doing that. Really appreciate the gym teachers for letting us use their space. I know that their space is valuable and appreciate the fact that we can use their space for our concerts here. Appreciate you guys, just for the support. War Road has been great for my family and I, just very supportive. Really appreciate that a lot. And custodians for their help setting up, and the students for their help in getting everything, including 6th through 8th graders. Everything has to go back in place at the end of the concert. So thank you in advance for your help doing that. I think I got everything covered. So thanks for coming tonight. The last song the high school band is going to be doing is called The Flight of the Thunderbird. And then after that, we're going to invite the 6th to 8th graders back, and we're going to end with God Bless America. So thanks again for coming.
lagi.
So we invite you to stand and sing with us the second time through. The band is going to play one time through God Bless America, and on the repeat, I'm going to lead you and point to you and then sing along with me the second time through. And then have a wonderful evening. Stay warm. Stay safe. Thank you again for coming. Students, everything needs to be put correct.